Greetings, car fanatics. So the winter is fast approaching, and as I'm thinking about getting the Cayenne ready to hit the slopes for the winter, I wanted to make a quick video to give you all tips on how to make sure your car is prepared for the winter. So, starting off with the first thing, I have the antifreeze. If you've just been topping off your engine coolant with water, with winter approaching, you're going to run into issues because that water will freeze and mess up your cooling system. So make sure you have your antifreeze in there. A 50-50 mixture will make sure your coolant doesn't freeze. The next thing is having a set of jumper cables. So in the winter, when it gets cold, the battery performance isn't as good, so maybe your engine doesn't crank over. So you just want to have a pair of jumper cables in case you need someone to give you a jump. Next, and this is really important, having some all-season windshield wiper fluid. If you have regular windshield wiper fluid, it's going to freeze and you're not going to be able to get the ice off your glass when you need it. If you don't have time to purchase some all-season windshield wiper fluid, you could actually just take some rubbing alcohol and mix that into your existing windshield wiper fluid, and that will reduce the freezing point, so you should be good to go for the winter. Next, moving on, you should have a shovel and a ice scraper and brush. Now, both of these are important. For a snowstorm, the shovel will come in handy to help dig yourself out so you can actually get your vehicle out of your parking spot. Additionally, the ice scraper is super handy to get the ice off your windshield. Living in Boston for 6 years, I never had to use any type of special product to get the ice off. I just used this ice scraper and was able to get all the ice off my windows. Additionally, it's cool when the ice scraper has a brush on the end because you're safely able to remove the snow off your car and your windows without doing damage to your paint. Next, just behind here, we have a portable air compressor. This is helpful in case your tires don't have the right pressure. This is really important for maintaining good traction in the winter. Additionally, I have a set of snow chains here. Now, depending on where you live, such as Colorado or even Northern California, some cities will actually require you to have snow chains with you to cross certain roads that may be snowed out. So it's always a good idea to have some snow chains to help improve your traction. Next, in terms of getting your car ready, you should have a good set of all-season tires at the minimum. If you have summer tires, they're going to be rock hard in the winter and will not give you very good grip at all. I just replaced the tires on my car, got rid of the summer high-performance tires and put on some all-season tires that are mud and snow rated. So these should do a pretty decent job in the snow. However, if you're going to be driving in some really snowed out areas and icy roads, you should probably invest in a dedicated snow tire. And finally, let's say you are running into an emergency, you definitely want to be prepared. So what I have here in yellow is a recovery strap. This is for off-roading, but it can come in handy in the winter. If you, for example, slide off the road and get your car stuck, it would be helpful to have a recovery strap so another vehicle could safely pull you out without doing damage to your vehicle. It's also helpful to have these D-rings so you can attach the recovery strap to your tow points as well as another one for the other vehicle. Now the recovery strap is different from a tow strap. A tow strap isn't very elastic. It's meant for pulling a vehicle. On the other hand, a recovery strap is somewhat elastic. So it gives another vehicle the chance to kind of get some momentum to kind of tug you out without doing damage to that person's vehicle or yours. Next, it's also really helpful to have a set of road flares in case you do get into emergency. You just want to make sure other drivers know where you're at and can avoid you. And then finally, if let's say you get stuck, you definitely want to have some snacks with you in the car. It's also helpful to have, a blanket in the car as well as a few jackets in case you do have to spend a night or two in your car. So there you have it. These are just some quick tips based on my experience of living on the East Coast for 6 years. just make sure you have everything in your car in case you do run into any sticky situations. Well, thanks for watching, Car Fanatics. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave any questions or comments below.